I want to talk about a certain type of cheap people. Now, I'm going to admit I am a frugal person. I do watch my budget. I know what I'm dealing with, but that doesn't make me cheap. I don't do bargain basement when it comes to everything. There are certain things that I have of quality that are required because sometimes you just got to pay a little extra to get good quality for that thing to do what you need for it to do. And that's the truth. But there are some people who have the resources to buy quality and they just downright cheap. And they want absolutely everything for next to nothing. They're delusional. Yeah, I do use that term, but hey, delusion is a real thing in some people's minds. There's nothing wrong with watching your pennies and being frugal. That's a good thing to have. There's nothing wrong with budgeting. That's a good thing to have. But when you have someone with every single conversation is about money, 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 money for this and money for that, money for this and money for that. And a lot of times when they refer to other people in their situations, all they want to do is talk about the money, 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 money. These folks have some problems. Unaddressed problems that they need to get some counseling about because it doesn't make any sense. My human existence is not based on a dollar bill. I was created out of force. I was created out of a biological union and a spiritual force. I wasn't created by George Washington or Abraham Lincoln or Andrew Hamilton or Andrew Jackson or Ulysses Grant or Ben Franklin. And I list those names in order because those are the presidents that are on the faces of the $1 bill, the $5 bill, the $10 bill, the $20 bill, the $50 bill, and the $100 bill in that order. Google it. But anyway, there are some people that are so cheap and so focused on money, they can't see anything else. And have you noticed that a lot of these people are the same people always struggling with money? They put so much focus on it, they actually try to base their relationships with other people on how the pockets are working. That's a dog in the background for an early morning walk if you heard a screech. But anyway, being cheap is not a good thing sometimes, people. It's good that we have a capitalistic society where you can kind of compare products and services and you can shop around for things. It's good to do that. And yes, there are some products and services that are grossly overpriced for what they offer. But there's always an audience of people that are willing to buy it just to say that they paid a high price for something. It's a self-esteem thing. But there are some people that are cheap when it comes to relationship too. Not only do they not want to spend any money, they don't want to spend any time. They want to spend as little time as possible in a relationship and get all the benefits. I'm talking about relationships now. I'm not talking about, one night stands or arrangements, quote unquote. I'm talking about relationships. You get what you pay for, people. You get what you put into it. There are some people that do that and they think it's okay. They do the bare minimum to get everything. And you know what I say to the people who are on the short end of the stick? Get out. Get out. See, this is a form of laziness. It's a form of spiritual laziness. Don't want to put in much effort. Don't want to. I know some people, and I've had some people in my family, some of them even passed on, that were downright cheap when it came to every single little thing. And it reflected in how they lived. They didn't do much. They didn't go out much. They had very, very limited contact with people. They had very few close relationships because they were cheap-minded people. They hung around cheap people. They lived in cheap surroundings. They lived a cheap lifestyle. They lived cheaply. They treated people cheaply. Everything about them was cheap, cheap, cheap. Call them a bird. Instead of the name that they had, they should have been just given a bird name. These are the type of people, can't change them. So when I did come across a couple of them, what I used to do is I used to just play the game right along with them, and as soon as their back was turned, I did what the hell I wanted to do. But the thing is, that's not a good thing either, because you're kind of living in deception. So after a period of time of doing that, I was like, screw this. This is too much extra energy to be spending on this, and I kind of moved on. But yeah, people like that, it's low vibrational people. It really is. If you're trying to save money for a particular situation or raise money for a particular situation, that's different. But I mean, someone who has a cheap mindset when it comes to all things in their life, that goes pretty deep. And you have to decide whether or not you want to live with somebody like this when you know that you're going to be limited in life. You're going to miss out on a lot of great experiences, a lot of great relationships because of your cheap mindset. It's a form of narrow-mindedness, people, and just be careful of these folks, okay? Have a great day.